Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have Richmond Hill Philharmonic Orchestra conductor, Jessica Kun here with me. How are you, Jessica?
I am great. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Now, who or what inspired you to make music? And were you always inspired to do music?
Well, it wasn't really an inspiration. It was like, I didn't really pick music. Music picked me.
Oh, I get that. I hear that a lot.
Yeah? So, like, when I was 4, I sat down at this piano that we had in our basement that we were not allowed to touch as kids.
Oh.
And my mom went out to the garden, and I went down there and I opened it up, and I could just play. I was playing songs that I heard on records and stuff. And she came in, and I thought, for sure I'm grounded. And she listened, and then she signed me out for piano lessons. So I had to do that. And it was a bit of a tricky thing because they don't really like to teach you when you're 4, but my mom just decided that was what I was going to do. I know, my mom was a good person.
Yes. What is the Philharmonic Orchestra doing for this year? You were telling me a little bit of it off camera.
Yeah.
And what's it about?
What's it about? Well, it's all about, we have seasons each year. We have 5 concerts a season. And we do different kinds of concerts for different kinds of people, because I like to kind of entertain everybody. And so we've already done like 4. And now we're going to do our last one in June. And it's actually a Pride concert, but it's like fun. It's icons of Pride. It's those songs that you hear in the nightclubs and stuff, but it's set to orchestral music. And because our audience is a little bit more life experienced, they all know these songs. And so they can sing along, and it's more of a sort of a pop concert. Last year I did one, and I just picked composers, my favorite, Leonard Bernstein, who was actually the guy that made me want to be a conductor. And him and Aaron Copland and all these composers that are queer, but could never say so. But they write proper music. So as a little bit of a dive into the genre, we did that last year, and it was a huge hit. Everybody loved it, but it was more of an orchestral symphony concert. This one's going to just be like fun.
Oh, I like fun.
Fun is good.
And speaking of conductor, how did you become, like, what's the story behind you becoming a conductor?
Okay, well this goes back again when I thought I was going to get grounded when I was 5. So I always had to go to bed early, and I've never been able to fall asleep. Clearly it's like in my genes to be a musician, to be up all night. So I was tucked into bed, and I could hear music coming from downstairs. My mom and dad used to watch TV every night. And this music was so intriguing. So I snuck down the stairs, and I sat at the threshold of the TV room, and I sat really quiet because it was really squeaky on the floor, and I would be either grounded or murdered if I was still up. So I was sitting there really, really quiet, and I watched this whole concert. And I didn't know what it was, but I heard the name a couple of times, Leonard Bernstein. And years later, I found out what it was all about. So the concert was over, and then I went to run upstairs, and I made the floor squeak. Both my parents went whoosh, and I'm like, great, I'm grounded for a year now. But my mom did something really cool. She said, what did you think about that? And I said, I want to be a conductor. So since I was 5 years old, that's all I wanted to be. Contrary to what anybody needed me to be, I just didn't want to.
Wow, what a story. Now, last year for the Philharmonic concert, you did a cover version of a song. What are some songs we could expect for this, if you can say?
In June, of course I can say. Okay, so we have a lot of medleys. We're doing one that I'm calling Queens Who Be Queens.
Yes.
And it's Aretha Franklin, and it's the Weather Girls, and it's like all these, like Barbara Streisand and Liza Minnelli songs put into the thing. And they're the ones that queens love to dress up like.
Yes.
So that's one of them. We're doing a little bit of David Bowie, we're doing some Freddie Mercury stuff. Opening with Over the Rainbow, because who doesn't love Judy Garland?
Yeah, who doesn't?
And the Rainbow thing. And yeah, so it's just like plucking out all the anthems that that we love in June.
Was that a pun, plucking? Because you know, the violin, you have to pluck it.
Could be. Good joke.
Oh, thanks. If you weren't a conductor, what would you, or if you weren't a conductor, what would you be and why?
Well, I can't imagine not being a conductor. There's a lot of work to get there.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I wasn't conducting, I would probably be an artist. I was actually much better at art in school than I was in music. In fact, my guidance counselor said you should go into art. But I just thought I can do art on my own. And I was trained up in that a little bit. But that's something that's like super, super, super personal that you do. I think a lot of artists more do it for themselves and share with other people. Whereas what I do to share with other people.
Sharing's caring.
And it's just a way to pull a lot of people together and make. I think I can make more people happy that way.
Yes.
And it was, I don't know, it was a calling, and I had to do it. You know, I don't know what my parents wanted me to do, and I don't really care. I like never asked them. They just let me pick all my things that I did in school, and then I ended up doing this.
Wow.
And it was a tough ride though.
I bet it was. All right, Jessica, I have one last question for you. What are some of your favorite songs you like to cover?
Like cover songs?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're a musician, conductor, in general. What songs do you like to cover the most?
Like play.
Yeah, play.
Okay. Well, my absolute favorite composer is John Sibelius. John Sibelius is a Finnish well, he's currently dead at the moment, so he was a Finnish composer. And he didn't write a lot, and he stopped writing when he was quite young. But his music is very connected with nature. So when he saw a tree, he heard sound, and he based all his music off of nature. And so when you hear it, you have no choice but to feel what was in his heart, and that's the most touching stuff. And beyond that, like really, I don't know, I did so many things. You know, I like doing the pop stuff because audience loves the pop stuff, but that's not my favorite thing to do with the orchestra. But we do it always in a different way that can connect with several levels of audience.
Oh, okay. Before you go and conduct, everybody, did you have any questions for me?
Well, why do you do this?
I like talking to people. I like making new friends, and I want to get people out there.
That's really cool, man.
Yes, it is.
That's a really nice thing that you do.
Yes, it's not an occupation. It's just for fun.
Yeah.
For now, but I'm hoping to get out there with what I'm doing right now.
That would be really good.
Yes.
You're a very kind soul,
Oh.
and it's easy to talk to.
Oh, I agree. Thank you. Is there anything else you want to ask me, or?
Why did you pick me?
Well, like I said off camera, I like talking to notable locals, and you're one of those notable locals who's been doing the business for a long time. And I'm just starting this, well, not this business, but starting to put myself out there.
That's cool, you know, and you're putting this out to anyone in Richmond Hill.
Yes.
And one of the reasons why I have the Richmond Hill Orchestra, I started it to bring something to the community.
Oh, that's
And
really
so
sweet.
we are from the community, for the community, and I think they appreciate it.
From the community for the community. I like that. Well, thank you so much, Jessica Kun, for taking the time to orchestra me to your answers and me conducting you to your questions. Oh gosh. Take care, Jessica.
You too, sir. Thank you so very much.
Oh, it's my pleasure.